ain't shy about it. Why? Cause I been that bitch.
Hola.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
Okay, period. Welcome back to the motherfucking Clapback.
Welcome.
It's your girl Camille
and Carmen,
and we're back at it again with another freaking video
and audio. And guess what?
It's our mother effing 2 years.
2-year anniversary.
Yes,
Thank you guys for being on the journey with us and watching us grow over the past 2 years.
We effing love you guys. I cannot believe it's been year 2 already. I feel like we just recorded the freaking 1 year.
In the first episode.
Girl.
It all just feels like yesterday.
Now.
Oh,
that was
like, girl,
the first
what?
official episode.
Oh, right.
We did the Get to Know Us episode or whatever.
Well, I guess I meant the Get to Know Us.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, guys, we're growing. Look, they supposed to be out.
I feel naked. Okay, so yes, check in. What's going on?
Nothing much. This week I pretty much chill. Oh wait, the beginning of the week. Oh,
sorry. That's what I thought you were about to say. Which flavor do you have?
Mango peach, and you have
peach kiwi. Oh, it is kiwi peach. Mm-hmm. Kiwi peach. We're drinking the Simply Spiked peach version.
Sponsor us.
Y'all know I stay with a Simply.
Okay, Pearl. But this week I had to do like final projects and final essays and stuff like that. I have one more test to complete. Have not done it yet. It's due on Sunday, but we gonna see when your girl get it done. But other than that, this week was cool. Just been chilling out, relaxing. I feel like the first
chilling out, relaxing, but poo. Sorry, I could not catch it. I don't know what it is.
It's okay, girl. But we were on the same page.
Yeah, I'm glad.
But yeah, I just been chilling. I can't wait until I get these 2 weeks that I have off to myself. And I can just, rock out real quick, rock these 2 classes out. Then I'll be done.
Rock out with my cock out.
Yes, girl. Keep it out, girl. How was your effing week this week, girl?
My week, it was good. This week flew by so fast. I think because every day I literally had something to do. Didn't do wine night this week though because I'm a little uncomfortable. Maybe that will be my clapback instead. So yes. But I do want to bring to the front because I was gonna clap back at this person, but since we're checking in and I just changed who I'm clapping back at, Miss Taylor Swift, girl, how dare you? I thought that girl was only gonna be here for a night. That girl was here for 3 nights. So I'm devastated for when Miss Beyonce pull up to the A, cause I could barely make it home. I had to pee outdoors.
Well, you gonna be out there too, so.
But I'm gonna be ready to get home. I ain't gonna be wanting to sit out there and play.
Girl, at least she wasn't gonna be sitting out there watching a concert.
I guess that's true. But my one of my coworkers at my last job, she was at the concert and she said that the floor was like bouncing. Really? And ain't this Mercedes-Benz? Yeah, this is like the biggest stadium we have and it's concrete or whatever. She said it was moving. I'm like, okay, well, y'all know for Beyonce, I'm gonna be up. So I could barely even walk to my seat when I was up in there for the Falcons. So if that thing get the rocking, I might have to go down and get some air. Oh. Cause that's gonna scare me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
When I was on the way to your house, the little bridge that I have to cross.
Oh yeah, it was shaking. Yeah, it be doing that.
I don't like it. That was my first time seeing it. I ain't like it.
Yeah, it only lasts for like a couple of seconds though, right?
Yeah, but then it was like on and off on it. No, I was there for a minute and it kept doing it and then it would stop and then it would do it and stop. Like, I don't like it.
Like the light changed.
The light very much did not. And then I seen a man walking on it, so I thought he was the one shaking it, but I was like, that ain't. Girl. I said maybe it's the bus doing it.
She thought that man huge.
And he wasn't.
Right. You done call that man big.
Sorry.
So yeah, that was that. But overall, week was good. Hair did. Wagwan. So let's get to it. What the F is T, baby? Y'all know the week started with the Met Gala.
The mother effing Met Gala.
Met Monday. Did you tune in?
I didn't tune into the actual Met, but I did see the looks.
Yes, we had a little watch party, so I was watching live. And you guys, it was a lot of first timers there. And, I was gagged. So I basically knew who was going, but I was disappointed when certain people weren't there because I heard they were going.
Okay.
So when they weren't, I was like, well, dang. Even though it's a possibility, you know, I still was just like, okay, so many platforms keep saying these people are going to be there, so they're going to be there. But nope, that wasn't the case. So anywho, let me tell you about the moment we were gagged at the watch party. So, you know, we're sitting there anticipating, because at this point, it's been on for a while. We're sitting there anticipating like Nicki, Rihanna, Beyonce.
Didn't go, right?
Right.
Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, she didn't go. That's why I was also sad, because I thought her and Beyonce were going, because I kept hearing they were going.
B was not there either.
I was hearing she was going.
They're liars and scammers.
Well, they never confirmed, so they can't technically be blamed. It's really the blog's fault. Anywho, so, you know, we're sitting there anticipating, like, who it could be, who it is. Well, like, who's going to be coming? So the camera is zoomed out, and you just see a big butt. Like, you see a black girl with a big butt. And we're like, oh my gosh, there's a black girl with a big butt. Who could it be? The camera is so far away, we don't know. And they showed it, like, really fast. So we're like, who could that be? I'm like, okay, is it Nicki? Is it SZA? Like, we're all just throwing people out there. We're like, Tim's. We're just throwing people out there. So the camera is panning from the shoes up. It's so slow, you guys.
Dramatic.
It was so dramatic. It's like,
so
I feel like whoever was the cameraman was here with us because, and I was sober, you guys. It's not like I was lit, because most of the time stuff like that happen when I'm lit.
Okay.
I'm sober, and it's like, they're just building up this anticipation, and we're all like, it has to be a music artist, because who else got a big booty? Like, it got to be a music artist. Why was it Miss Carisha? We all jumped up. Like, I don't know what it was in my spirit,
I want to see that video.
but it made me have to jump up, and like, we all started cheering. We was like, you go, bitch, yes, because one thing about it, I was not expecting a city girl on the site. So
I would never
happy.
thought that Soul would have been there.
I mean, yeah, she was on with Diddy, but then I heard they were off. So it's like they kind of just popped back out and was like, yeah, bitch, we still together. It was cute. Like, to me, they were the Met Gala. For me.
We got together real bad.
First
of all, Diddy was sweating.
He was sweating his
when
ass off.
Lala asked that question. And shout out to my girl Natalie for doing Lala's
Purr.
hair. Do not play with her, okay?
Congratulations.
Yes, girl. And she was in Vogue. Period to you, girl. But anywho, when Lala asked that effing question, Diddy was over there. Y'all got a napkin or something for me to... Why was you sweating like that, sir? You knew what the F you was doing when you brought Swiss to the Met. So why the F is you sweating like that? You knew they was gonna ask you what was tea.
Love it.
You really thought that y'all was gonna go on date night and nobody was gonna ask you about that?
That's why I love their relationship, because it is, well, yeah, because what we're doing right now is the purpose. Like, they want us to talk about them. They want to be a meme, like him sweating, like they are literally making moments for us to talk about. So I live for it. Like, they both, that is the best relationship, like, where people are using each other, in my opinion. Because Diddy using Miami to be relevant to the young people, and Miami using Diddy so she could come up and, you know, solidify herself. So I love they using relationship. I am here for it. I'm here for the memes. I'm here for the jokes. Y'all are doing great.
I definitely feel like that's a contractual relationship.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, sign my name on a dotted effing line.
I think she was starting to catch a little bit of feelings, but I think now, like, with everything that happened, like when she was arguing with that baby mama and stuff, I think she kind of got snapped back to reality. Like, oh yeah, like, I'm not supposed to be in love with this man. But it's like he changing.
Effing Southside.
But he's changing her life. So I would think it's hard not to fall in love. You get what I mean? Because it's like, you're changing my life. Like, I would have never been at no Met Gala if I wasn't dating you. I wouldn't have no Carisha Please if I wasn't dating you. So it's kind of like, dang, like, you really changing my life for the better. And I got nothing but respect for you. Like, I think I love you. But then you remember when you see him on Instagram with thoughts and stuff.
Not thoughts.
I
can't wait until I have that moment in my life. I wish that I got a song for everything.
I see.
But I cannot wait until I have that moment in my life where I look back and I'm like, dang, like, I really made it, you know? Like, when they talk about how they used to be rapping at their mama house and all this stuff like that, and they would have never expected to come up like this, Like, you in the bando one week and you in a skyrise the next. So it's like, dang, I cannot wait until I have that. I don't want to say it's an aha moment, but I can't wait until I have that, like, finally moment. Yeah. And I can look back on everything. So kudos to you, girl, for making it to the mother effing Met Gala. Okay?
We could deep dive into City Girls another time, because I got so much to say about City Girls. Like, I love them girls. I really do.
Me too.
Like... Not the sign language.
Because I was drinking and I didn't think I was going to swallow in time.
Whatever.
Girl, don't do that.
Oh, I'm probably cussing. I'm so sorry, whoever is in ASL.
Don't apologize. The F.
ALS? ASL.
American Sign Language, ASL.
Okay. Because see, the last studio, ALS. So I be getting confused. Anyway, so, yes. Who else was there? Oh, Doja Cat. Okay, it was her first time there. Right. Meow. It was her first time there.
Girl,
I liked her look. I'm not gonna be too hard on it. It was cute. What? It looks like you didn't like it.
I understood I understood what she was going for, you know? Doja Cat, she comes as a cat. But I just, why we couldn't just put the dress on and look normal in the face? Why we had to put it on our face?
Because it's the Met Gala. The dress is bland, if we're going to be real. Okay, so she also, Karl Lagerfeld, that was the theme. He has a cat that he always has. So, like, it's also kind of like she is the cat, because people came dressed as the cat, too.
I did see that.
So, it's like that. Then she's Doja Cat. Then it's like the dress is boring. It's just like a cat with ears. So, I mean, a dress with ears. So, it was cute. And I felt like the piece was needed. Like, I felt like that gave it that to get people talking. Especially for it to be her first time, you know?
It was the fact that when they interviewed her, she over there meowing.
Yeah, it was like she was not taking that mess seriously at all.
I was like, you really left your house to go do that? Like,
and smoke her vape, because I can't believe she was. Yes, I'm like, girl. Now you already know last year you was smoking that vape so much that you couldn't go on tour with The Weeknd. Put the vape down. She don't want to perform. Anywho, so that was her. Ice Spice. It was her first time there.
I was
first
effing
time for everything.
That she was effing there.
Me too, because I'm sorry, if I'm a rap girly, I'ma feel offended. Because how you there and I've been rapping longer than you?
Right, like she just came up a couple months ago.
Literally a year. It's been.
Oh, it's only been a year?
I think it's been about a year, if not.
It's given a couple months.
9-10 months. Because I was listening to Munch. Yeah, Munch was out like a little bit last year. Yeah, I think like end of the summer, Munch was coming on the scene.
So it ain't even been a year yet, and you at the Met. Like, I was like, okay, period. But I was very surprised that she was there. Her hair looked good, though.
Still looking basic.
Yeah, it was giving, I don't want to say rainbow.
Fashion Nova dress. That's what it looked like to me. Like, you get off Fashion Nova. It was just
but
so
I feel
plain.
like a step down under Fashion Nova, though.
It was so plain. I mean, she tried to save it with the Judith Lieber purse, but the camera, yeah, those purses are expensive, and like everybody knows about those purses. Like they're really cute, but it just was still giving cheap to me. But maybe that's her brand. Like I think her brand might just be cheap.
Her brand cheap.
I think it is, because there's no way she looks in the mirror and says, "Yeah, this it." Like. I don't know, especially because think about that Princess Diana music video, like the 8 different shades of pink. It's still just pissing me off with the black, like the swimsuit top with the pajama bottoms, please. So I think she's just like that, and I would like to see a new hairstyle, because if it's not the afro, it is the deep swoop, and it's like, do you hate your forehead?
The swoop is cute.
I'm just over it now, just like how I'm over Megan and the afro.
I was just about to say that.
All of you girls are getting on my nerves. Let's switch it up.
Please, because I'm tired of seeing that Beyonce Brown and that curly afro. But you know, somebody called Beyonce out on Twitter. I was on Twitter last night, surprisingly.
She got pulled into the mix.
Sorry, Miss B, but not sorry. Somebody brought you into the effing mix on Twitter talking about how they want to see Beyonce do something new with her hair color.
I would agree, because she's been rocking that honey brown for a good 5 years.
5? I feel like it's been longer than 5. She always got that color in her head.
But there's some pictures of her with black hair, her blonde.
I would like to see
like in between the years, she'll do it. It might be for a night, but She does it every now and then.
Granted, you do look good with the honey blonde, but baby, switch it up.
Cause trust me, if I look good with the honey blonde, even though I don't know yet, we'll see. I'm gonna be keeping it. Cause you see me with my black.
Why we always about to do the
looking
same
grown. You about to do that?
I would like to do honey.
Do it. I'm not about to do it.
I think I look good with brown. What you think? You think I look good with brown hair?
I want to see the honey blonde.
You think I look good with brown hair?
It's okay. No, like I like it, but I do want to see lighter.
Really?
Yeah, I want to see lighter. I think you look good with light. Like, not like that. Not like
Not
platinum.
like blonde.
Yeah. Well, you can try that. You know, I went blonde.
That would be cute on me.
I think blonde is always fun to do like once, just to see.
Maybe on a wig.
I mean, like Halloween. Yeah, wigs. Yeah, not your real hair. I don't do nothing on my real hair. And we know what happened. So.
We was just talking about that.
Okay. And then, dragging it back to the Met Gala. Rihanna asked, she ended up pulling up late as fuck. Well, because she was just being rude. So, the whole night, the Met Gala started at the red carpet, it started at like 6:30-ish. Maybe 7. Girl, bye. She comes strolling in flip-flops, belly out.
Not
jeans,
belly out.
Baby on hip.
Not
glasses, I swear to you, trucker hat.
Girl,
walking,
with the lashes on the glasses.
No. I'm talking about when she pulls up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ain't there yet.
You ain't at the
No, because while people are on the red carpet and we're on Twitter doing all that, she's on Twitter walking in with baby on hip, stomach out, trucker hat, flip-flops, walking into the hotel to get dressed. It's 6:30.
Okay, but my girl still came.
Then 30 minutes later, ASAP Rocky mushing through a crowd and jumping over the gate. Why you can't walk
jumped over a girl?
Yes, why you can't walk in like on the carpet like everybody else do? He's so damn late. He was probably in Harlem with his dope boys doing God knows what that might have him locked up tomorrow. God forbid, but sorry, Riri, allegedly. And then let's just throw that out there because if he get locked up, I do not want no parts. So allegedly. I ain't got to snitch on that boy. He be everywhere in Tim's. So, yeah, he jumped over the gate and going in. It's 8 o'clock. So, of course, they ass ain't come strolling up in there high as hell probably until like 10. High ass folks. Baby crying.
Shut up.
Stomach
First of all, I feel like ASAP looked a mess.
Yeah, I didn't like his
outfit. He looked an effing mess. And did y'all see that they had put, like, when Rihanna had her little coat on.
Her egg.
Why they put her on top of a cupcake?
I didn't see that. Yeah, I can see it because she looked like an egg or some type of.
Their crap was funny. Like a little floral.
Yeah, with action.
When they put her on top of a cupcake, I screamed. I said, "Oh my gosh!" But still look cute. She
I like that
with
look.
The jacket. When she took the jacket, like when she had the jacket
down,
on, I didn't really like it.
What?
Not really. I liked her better with the jacket on, with the glasses on.
As an egg?
She looked cute as an egg.
I ain't like that. When that hit the carpet, well, first of all, we saw her because people were posting photos quick. So when we saw them getting into their car and she was in that fur coat, everybody was like, be fucking for real. I was like, yeah, this can't be the outfit because what the fuck is this? So then finally, when she gets there, she's in the egg. And I was like, I'm not going to comment because I know this ain't it. Because if it is, I don't like this. And then a few moments later, you know, she took the glasses off and then she dropped the egg into a shawl. And I said, oh, this look is bomb. I liked it.
When it was in shawl, it was cool. But when the stomach was showing,
that was cute. I loved it because there was like a little flower on top of the stomach. It was
I didn't see the flower on top of the stomach.
She looked
I
good.
just seen the belly out.
The belly stay out.
Okay, the belly do stay out. She, every time she announced that pregnancy, she loved to wear that belly out.
Stomach out. And now everybody think they could do it.
And they can't.
Because all I see is
girls
bellies
been
out.
pulling it off though.
Yeah.
But not all.
It just depends on the outfit. I don't think every outfit the stomach should be out. And I feel that way with Rihanna as well. I shouldn't see the stomach every day. I feel like it's cute, you know, once a week. But what am I to tell you to do with your body and your stomach? So
your body, your
keep slanging that stomach around, girl, and clean your belly button because most of y'all belly buttons got dirt rings and all.
I'm screaming. People were saying that they feel like she having a girl because she described that her pregnancy was way different from the first one.
How would that mean? That don't mean nothing. Everybody's second pregnancy different because now you know what to expect.
Well, she said like she's real nauseous and stuff now, and I guess she wasn't nauseous at the first one and stuff. So people in the comments was talking about how, oh, she just told us she having a girl.
Well, everything about this pregnancy different because hell, we didn't even see you.
Now.
Okay, because I was about to say, girl, we didn't even see you until people was threatening to post your pictures, and then you had to tell us.
Yeah.
We done see you every week out to eat with that stomach out.
And this one she done announced at the Super Bowl.
Right.
Yeah.
Barely, because everybody was debating on it.
Yeah, we were very confused.
It was a fail. Anywho, next, well, y'all did good. Y'all did good for y'all Met Gala. Nobody else was important to me. Taylor Swift, she got a 3-minute standing ovation in Atlanta. And it was a conversation because people were just like, why don't we do that for our artists? Which I'm not going to say that we don't. Because I don't really go to that many concerts, so I don't know what people do. But it was a video on Twitter and Instagram. Mm-hmm. I think it was like the end of the concert or so. Everybody was just like cheering, clapping, going insane. Like literally for 3 minutes straight. It was nuts. And I think that's when the lady was saying like the stand was moving. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, she said that it was like really emotional. And everybody just keeps saying it's the best concert they ever been to. Like, it feels so personable. I'm like, what? Like,
y'all better do that for, I'm going to say Rihanna. Y'all better do that for Beyonce.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, hopefully for Beyonce, people are going to show some gratitude. Because my girl hip hurt, knees hurting, ankle pop, leg broke. So we need to go ahead and...
Well, she basically just called B.O.
I'm not going to deny that. She can't be running around hitting splits and dips and flips her whole life. She got some wear and tear. And she done had 3 babies. I'm sure she tired.
She sure did. I be forgetting about them other two.
Me too, because you only see them once a year.
Right. Can I see what they look like?
I don't know how she keep them kids under wraps.
No, for real. Beyonce business do not be on the internet.
We see North every other day. We don't see Blue Ivy at all. Do she even got a phone? She got an account. Like, she got to have a fake account.
How old is Blue?
The same age as North.
How old is North?
Probably 11 or 12.
Oh.
They gotta have a cell phone.
I wonder if they got each other numbers.
Probably
I don't
not.
think Beyonce let her kids.
Blue has to be on some type of platform at this age, don't you think?
She probably got like a little spam account, but I don't think she has an account with.
Who got the spam account? I know one of y'all know it. Send it.
Drop it down.
What she be posting?
Okay, I feel like she got a spam, but she don't have no account with her actual credentials.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's probably sneaking.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like her mom might know about it, but she just makes sure, like, to keep her on that. Like, make sure you don't say X, Y, and Z on there. Da 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 da. She probably a troll.
Not a troll.
She's a troll.
When everybody be like, she's saving that spot for Beyonce, for Blue Ivy, not Chloe. That be her.
I'm screaming fire.
Anywho, so this week, I'm supposed to be working on that. Sorry, you guys. News this week, baby. Why we in the news?
Child, I said, huh? Atlanta.
We in the news.
Atlanta?
Guys, I was in here regular day, regular Thursday.
Regular schmegular.
Just working. And next thing you know, my mama texted me talking about a man on the loose. They looking for somebody. Oh, no, it was Wednesday. It wasn't yesterday. Wednesday. They looking for a man. He shot up a hospital. I was like, okay. And she was like, yeah, there's an active shooter. I was like, okay. It was like 2 o'clock when she texted me that. The whole day go on.
The nigga still loose.
I'm not hearing nothing. They just keep saying man at large. I had to Google. I said, what at large mean? Because why they saying that? And then it's funny because Google was like, whenever they say at large, it's not good news. It means they haven't caught the person. I was like, oh, that's why they say that. Because they're trying to make it not as intense.
You know what I kept seeing? People posting Bolo. I was like, what the F is Bolo? So I looked in the comments to see, because other people was like Bolo ? Because they had the man's picture.
Bolo.
And then they had Bolo in like large letters at the top. I'm like, what the F is Bolo? So I finally looked in the comments, because me and my mom was talking about it. Girl, why I mean be on the lookout?
Oh.
Why y'all can't just
now
say
we
it?
Abbreviating.
Why y'all can't just say that?
Now it's giving YOLO.
Literally.
Bolo.
I'm like, black man on the loose. Like, I'm trying to figure out what it is, and it was not that. And I'm like, I don't know what it could be, but I didn't look it up until my mom told me, look in the comments and see what it means.
I just had an epiphany.
What?
I'm sitting here saying Bolo like Nicki Minaj and Super Freaky Girl. Literally, the lyric is, be on the lookout when I come through. Ball out. I didn't know that. I thought she was just saying ball out. I didn't know if that was a character. It is be on the lookout.
It's a mother effing thing, okay?
And apparently it's been one, because that song came out last year. Wow. Yeah, so they ended up getting the man. They won't say where they found him now.
I was watching the news.
Oh, I don't watch news. But in the articles I've been looking at, they ain't say where they found him. So where they found him?
In Cobb County. He was in like someone's neighborhood, like a community's neighborhood. This lady was out there. Well, she said everybody like walks their dogs at night or whatever. Of course, she was pale, so they can do that, you know. So they're walking the dogs or whatever, and they see the police or whatever. And the lady told them like, there's a clubhouse down there. You should check down there to see if like, cause someone could hide down there. So they found him down there and they arrested him. You know, she got that money, that reward money.
My girl cashed in.
Hell, so you know.
Well, I'm still gonna congratulate her because she put them on game.
She got the money. I was like, okay, girl. But yeah, so then this brings me to say, I done hit. You know what? Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. Let me not even bring that up.
Why? Because now I'm engaged.
Okay. So I done hit up the old police officer that I knew or whatever to ask him, because they arrested the man in Cobb County. He's a sheriff in Cobb County. So I'm like, okay, like he got tea. So I hit him up. I hit him with the eyes, and he like,
girl.
Listen,
okay.
The F. So he like, oh, look who it is. And I'm like, LOL, I just want to know about the shooter. You know, like I just break it down real simple like that. I'm like, I said, I heard they arrested the shooter. Like, you got tea on the shooter? And he's like, yeah, I effing killed him. And I'm like, as I watch him being transported to the station, and he's like, so you knew that they arrested him and you still hit me up? I said, I hit you up because I thought you would have had information on what was going on. But clearly you're useless. So, you know, that was that or whatever. But yeah, I hit him up to see what was effing tea. Like, you know, Cobb County, I'm thinking you got tea. You ain't had no tea. But I will go to say, one of my friends actually knew one of the victims that got shot.
Oh no.
Yeah, she was at Grady with her. She posted a picture holding her hand or whatever, and I messaged her and I was like, oh my gosh. And she was like, she did post on her story saying like, you know, knowing one of the victims, it just hit different, you know?
Oh, okay.
So I was like, well, I hope her condition is not too critical. And she was like, girl, she's already had 4 surgeries today. And she said her recovery process is going to be really long. So I was just like, you know what? I'm going to keep praying for them. Like, prayers out to your family. You know, it was very unfortunate that it had to happen, but I am grateful that you're still alive, even though I don't know the girl. I'm grateful that you're still alive. It's unfortunate that someone did have to die in this process, but, you know, we grateful for the small wins. And then my best friend works at Grady Hospital, so she saw when, like, everybody was coming in, and she was like, it was a scene within itself. Like, it was real hectic and crazy. And I was just like, you got to be a strong type of person to, like, endure seeing all that stuff. Like, 4 people, you know, getting rushed in for this traumatic situation. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. But yeah, that was that.
Not the profession for me.
I mean, like, I want to be a doctor, but not that type of doctor.
Yeah, no thank you. Sorry. That's crazy that somebody is known, but
yeah,
hopefully all goes well.
Literally.
Just be on the lookout, guys. Ball out.
Literally. But
Ball
then,
out.
y'all, there was another shooting today.
Oh, okay.
In South Georgia, there was a shooting. I want to say it was at a McDonald's. My mom sent me the WSB TV tweet or whatever. It was like a murder-suicide. So, of course, he murdered the people and then killed himself. So, I was just like, Atlanta in the news.
Murder people at the McDonald's?
At the McDonald's.
Well, do they know? Well, they don't know nothing. They don't know why.
No. And
nobody knows no connection.
Because he killed himself, so.
Right. But nobody knows him. Why he went there? Did he used to work there? Well, it was today, so we'll wait.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll have an update next week.
Who knows? And we probably won't. And we'll probably forget. So don't tune in for that.
Because you know I forget what I'm saying when I'm talking right now.
Okay? Messy bitches to the front. Which is Meech, Summer Walker, and then just for shits and giggles, the Selena girl. I'm not even going to say her full name because that hoe don't need no more clout. Damn. All she wants is clout.
What's that?
Well, I'm gonna get to it because I'm sure they don't know. I didn't say her name.
Okay.
Well, because I don't really know her name.
Selena. I only know one Selena.
Yeah, her name is like Selena something, Selena Powell or something. I don't know. She's just an Instagram hoe. She's a thot. She's thirsty for attention. Ooh. So anywho, all of them are messy people because one, why is y'all trying to sit here and play around? First of all, Summer, even though I don't know how social anxiety works. I don't know. Anxiety be giving me headache. Half the shit y'all say y'all got give me headache because that shit didn't exist a few years ago until y'all learned what it was, and then now all of a sudden y'all got it. Santana. I'm just saying, and he was right. Like? But he was right because I'm like, child, none of this shit exists.
The comments was eating him
Maybe
up.
We got too much information now. But anywho, so yeah. I don't know how social anxiety works, but I know you ain't shy to be on some DICK. And like, girl, you stay with a man. You just popped out twins. And you still got that other man name on your forehead. So I'm just like, anyway. So they over there shacking up or what have you. And
accidentally posted him.
Hopefully, right. And that was another thing. She posted him, then was like, oh, I'm so slow. I didn't even realize we were on FaceTime. I'm like, girl, what drugs are you on? And then he was doing an event and she gonna show up. Girl, if you don't want to be seen, just stay home. She gonna show up with a turtleneck over her head, just looking all types of dumb.
Turtleneck over her head?
Yeah, she had on like a pink little sweater and it was all the way up and she came in like this, just looking awkward as hell. Everybody's like, Summer, we know it's you. Who else is built like a tooth? Like, girl, what? With arms crossed, just looking awkward. So it's like, girl,
looking socially anxious.
Right. Everybody know it's you. So it's just them for me. And so I guess they finally kind of confirmed because now they be posting pictures of them with filters on together in the bed in the same clothes they've been in for 3 days.
Bye.
So have you checked on your children? Anyway.
Where are the children?
That's my question.
I ain't seen Bubbles in them.
Because apparently
Bubbles,
she pulled
Blossom,
up.
and Buttercup.
Right. Because apparently she pulled up with Meech to one of my friends' jobs. I'm not going to tell y'all which one it is. And they was looking, well, she specifically was looking a mess. I got a picture of her looking crazy. I'm going to show you. Looking a mess. And I'm like, I know she ain't been home to check on her kids. Because if she did, she would have changed the clothes. Golly. And luckily the next day she looked presentable. So I'm like, okay, maybe she went to check on her kids finally. But yeah.
Who got the kids?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I keep
we don't know where them babies at. So now we got to bring in the third party because, of course, Miss Clout Chaser, Miss Sucking Every Celebrity's Penis, and God knows what else. And they know she got a disease, so that's why I just be looking at y'all men.
Effing left.
That's why I be confused with these men. But yeah, they be sleeping with her, and she came out of the blue and was like, "Oh yeah, I was just sleeping with Meech. Who want to see the video?" And they in like a gas station stall, and she's sucking his penis. Then she's apparently bouncing on his penis on the balcony. So I'm just like, y'all nasty. Cause one, why we seeing this? And two, why you sleeping with that girl raw? It was a lie.
And she got a disease?
Apparently, allegedly. I don't know. But that's what I heard. The H.
Do y'all be asking for people papers?
The
like
bump.
on they private
no. Once they is aroused, once they are aroused, all that other stuff out the window. A kid go out the window, a disease go out the window. It's time for me to bust.
That's nasty.
I'm trying to F some. Ain't that a TikTok? I'm trying to F some.
I don't think so.
I think so. I've heard it. Maybe my TikTok different from y'all, girl.
Literally.
But they be like, I'm trying to F something. I gotta go find it now.
I know that. I'm over here thinking about the TikTok we did. I'm trying to leave with your back blown. I know that,
no.
but
wow, no, there's something else. But yeah, so that's them. So there was also some craziness this week. A topic had people in an uproar. And so, you know, we got to add our 2 cents, and hopefully you guys give y'all's 2 cents as well, because everybody seems to be on different pages about this. So basically, you know, I'm so terrible. I need to have these people names up.
I'm screaming.
But basically, y'all know Iyanla.
Hey, Soror. That's my Soror.
Oh, here we go. And Ebony K. Williams. See, look, everybody talking about it. So...
And I know who the hell she was.
They were having, she's on The Real, I believe.
Oh.
So they were having a conversation because apparently Iyanla was on The Breakfast Club, I think the week before, a couple of days before, and she gagged Ebony because she said she was talking to her about something about women being men in skirts now, because like women are just so hard and so independent that they don't need a man, and we've just gone to a point where girls, you know, you take a part, or basically the girls is all rough type, you know, because
I just want to rough,
because we kind of had to conform to be that way, because, you know,
society.
Your dudes be doing you crazy. Now you got to guard up. Now you spreading it down generations. So, yeah. So she said she was gagged about that. So they were just having a little chit chat on The Real, and she was asking her multiple questions. And then she asked one question, something about like, oh, there was a statistic. It said that Black women, you know, of course, we're getting degrees faster than everyone else. So we're getting our accolades faster. And then they also said that Black women and Latinas are either the highest paid entrepreneurs or like the fastest growing entrepreneurs, but it had something to do with money for sure. So I think it was like we're like the most paid, like basically Black women dominating. Like we got the most money, we got the most accolades, like we're just killing it, we're doing it. And it's just like, okay, well, how do we date if we're the leading person? Like, do we need to date down? Do we need to settle? Like, what do you think? And so then Iyanla, she was giving her 2 cents or whatever. And then randomly she was like, would you date a bus driver?
It sounded like something like the way she was saying, would you date a bus driver?
She was like, well, would you date a bus driver? And the girl was like, no, I date who owns the bus company. And then Iyanla was basically like, that's the problem, or something like that type thing. So it got everybody in a frenzy. It had everybody in an uproar. It had people saying, why y'all always like, okay, so it was 2 parties. So we had one party who's like, why y'all always want Black women to settle and blah, 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 you know, stuff like that. And then there was another party that was just like, oh gosh, what was it? Because I feel like I'm about to give my 2 cents. I don't know. I'm still going to say it. But I feel like the other party was kind of like, okay, yeah. Oh, no, that still goes with the settling part. Basically, the other party was kind of just like, oh, you know, y'all need to be helpful. Like, basically, like, help the men out. Be understanding with men. Well, the Black man specifically. Be understanding and, you know, help them get to that level. They got trauma, generational trauma, stuff from slavery. They're scared to be smart. They're scared to be outstanding and outspoken.
Are they really though?
Girl, that's why I'm kind of like, I'm not on that side. Because, okay, I'm 50-50. So I have been watching Bel Air. And I really like the show because I like how the show makes Will not scared. Like, he's outstanding. And I feel like that's kind of like how the main one was anyway, like the original. But you could see it more in the new day and age because it's just not common, especially since it really hit me when he came from Philadelphia to Cali. And his friend came and was like, boy, are you a sellout? Like, you need to come back to Philly and da-da. And he was like, that place just is not for me anymore. Like, I've outgrown that environment. There's so many more potential, like there's so much more potential for me out here than it is there. And I just really love that because I just feel like not enough dudes have ambition to do more. Like, I just feel like, I don't know why they kind of get into this follower mindset. Like, everybody want to be dope boy. Everybody want to be, I mean, granted, their own type of boss in a sense. But see, Iyanla kicked back on that with women. They were like, all y'all ever want to be is a boss and this, that, and the third. But y'all don't say anything like, I want to have grace. I want to be respectful and respected and stuff like that. Basically, you heavenly, like God words type stuff. Well, biblical words and things. So I definitely see both sides, but I just feel like I'm not gonna say women should settle because nobody should ever settle, but I definitely feel like people do need to kind of like adapt because, okay, if this is the statistics that we're ahead, obviously there's not going to be a lot of men on our what we think level. So you just kind of have an open mind. I feel like more so of an open mind with people, different scenarios. And of course it always stems back to like nobody's better than the other. That's really what the main thing is. Like nobody's better than the other. I feel like what you judge somebody by is their character. Literally. For real. So it's like, yeah, 9 times out of 10 when I'm meeting a dude, he ain't in no corporate job. So I ain't think about that. I'm like, I already know your ass ain't in no corporate job. So how much money you make? Two, you know, like how are our conversations? Like if we're having a conversation, are you intellectual? Like, are you using some portion of your brain? Do you have some type of goals, like some type of ambition? Like to me, that goes further because hell, you don't need education to reach goals. I mean, you don't need half the stuff to get goals. You really just have to have the drive in you. And I just feel like not enough of the black men have their own drive. Yeah. And I feel like they also, it still goes back to the follower mentality. Like, I just feel like they're so scared to be different and like speak up and, you know, follow their dreams. I feel like whenever somebody says something to them like that might crush their dream, I feel like it sticks with them for like the rest of their life. And then they just never pick back up whatever their dream was.
Yeah. It's always that one teacher that said this to me when I was in it. Like, why we gotta keep bringing that up? Why can't we just move forward from it? Right. And back to what you were saying, like, I feel as though men, oh, girl, I lost it. Hold on. No. Give me a second. Dang, what was I gonna say? I was holding it for a minute.
Oh, you should have told me then. Because why you do that when we already know how your brain works?
I be wanting you to get your thought
Well, girl, my thought can go on and I'm going to remember it. So you need to tell me, hold up, I got something. Because we know you not going to remember.
Yeah. Keep talking. I think it's going to come back.
Oh, and when they do, just stop me, please. So... yes, the guys or whatever, like, I just feel like they just are so scared to chase ambitions.
Okay, so I know, like, there were some dudes that I had conversation with or whatever before, and I feel like men are always waiting on somebody to put them onto something. Like, oh, my friend got a connection here, so I'm waiting on him. Like, why can't you go apply to go do what you want to do or whatever? Why you got to wait on someone? Like, I had a client like that. He was telling me about how he wanted to work in retail. He had only worked in fast food. And he was saying like, oh, my best friend's ex-boyfriend, when he moves up here, he gonna put me on to like getting a retail job. I said, so what is he gonna do for you that you can't already do for yourself before he comes? Right. Like, I just wasn't understanding like, and he's like, well, he knows the retail world. I'm like, okay, he may know the retail world, but how is he going to help you get a job in retail? What is he going to do that you cannot do for yourself? Like, I don't get it. But I feel like men are always waiting on their homeboy, like, oh, I put my homeboy onto this, or I'm waiting on my homeboy to do that. Like, why you got to wait on somebody else? Why can't you just move on your own? You know, like,
I agree.
It doesn't make any sense to me. And back to the bus driver thing. For me, I feel like I understand both sides as well. Like, I feel like if the bus driver himself is making ends meet, he has enough to support his family, he can do a little extra. I don't think it matters what job he necessarily has unless he's doing something illegal. But I feel like it shouldn't really matter what job he has. If he can take care of his family, his responsibilities and all that stuff like that, it's just like, why look down on a person for the type of job that they have? Like, when I was growing up, I always was like friendly to the custodians and stuff like that because they're people just like you and I. They're coming to work, doing their job, and they're getting paid for it. I don't feel like the person that owns the bus driving company and the person that is driving the bus are necessarily two different people because I feel like they might both have the same goals, but one person just elevated a little higher than the other. So it's just like, why look down upon the bus driver? Because you're looking past the bus driver to date the person that not drives the company, but runs the company.
Right.
You know?
See, and for me, with that, I'm going to say, shit, I'm sure a bus driver get a damn pension, and I'm okay with that. Okay. As long as there is some type of income, and when we old and gray, we still collecting a check, baby, we could be traveling while we old. Who said we can't? Because he probably going to retire at probably before 65. But even if he do retire at 65, I know people at 60 who still kicking and bopping and doing whatever they need to do. So I just think I don't want to come for the Black community, but I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
Cause I just feel like we get so wrapped up in stupid shit. Like, we're never looking further. And I was just thinking this the other day, cause I was thinking about like just observing people, and I'm just like, why are we always in the most designer? Like, we be in the most designer brand, head to toe, even if it's tacky as fuck. You're in name brand, head to toe, looking an absolute mess. Literally. Just to say that you got it, or to flaunt and pretend like you got it to, impress whoever, your homeboy or whoever.
And people that you never gonna see again, too.
Right. Like, I don't know. It really clicked in me like the other day. I was like, I really don't care about that stuff. Like, because I'm preparing for my vacation. I'm like, before, when I was first going on vacation, I would try to get like a little designer here, a little designer there, like try to flex. But I was like, no, like I'm over that now. Maybe because now I got a bill that I gotta pay. I be like, sure, I don't care as long as my fit cute and I put that ish on. That's all that matter. But like,
that's what I'm still gonna do.
It doesn't show any type of wealth. Like, it's really nothing. And plus, most of the stuff that y'all invest in for like fashions, it be a fad. Like, you'll never touch it again. Like the shoes and stuff. Child, next year it's gonna be out of style, and you're gonna be trying to sell it on the website so you get the next shoe that's cool. But yeah, like, I just feel like we need to start looking past like the superficial little stuff. And plus, also, some people need a reality check. Because baby, some of y'all don't need to be dating the damn owner of the company, because you aren't even the owner of your company, baby. You are also an employee. Not do you have a job? Some of y'all are employees and be like, oh yeah, I'm trying to date no, you got the mindset of an employee. Your goals and ambitions are probably average. So why can't you get you an average man? If you just trying to, live your life comfortably, pay your bills, support your kids, get them what they need, vacation here and there. I feel like it's okay to date you an average person. Like, nothing's wrong with that. Who made that embarrassing or mediocre?
Yeah.
Because last time I checked, the bill's still getting paid the same way.
Exactly. You still got money in your pocket, a little extra money in your pocket to spend. Niggas throwing you money. So don't sit here and act like dating the bus driver is beneath you.
Right. And I also feel like, hell, half of these business people, because I'm in business and I say it all day long. All the time I tell people I still wonder if business is for me, because I just feel like a lot of the business people are shiesty as fuck. Like, they're not good people. So you're sitting here saying, I'm trying to date the owner of the company. Okay, well, I hope you're okay with him cheating on you and probably bringing you home a disease and probably having a baby on the side with you, with somebody else, and also paying another girl's rent and this, that, and the third, taking you through hell and back, all because you want that man with that title. So I hope that is good for you. I hope that that's making you happy.
And I feel like that's another thing. Like, I feel like we say it a lot on the show, but societal norms, like, they're so different now. Like, why do you feel like you need to date above? Answer me that. I feel like it's just because you see other people talking about it. It's like, oh yeah, that might look cool. But like we've always said, you don't know what that person had to endure to be with this type of person. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like as long as you're happy, as long as you're content, as long as your bills are paid and you have a little extra money to do something, it shouldn't matter like what type of job title the person has. As long as they have a job and you're taken care of and that's your husband, because y'all be getting that confused with a lot of stuff. These niggas do not be yours, and you be sitting here talking about, oh, my man, but that's your man and somebody else's man too. So it's just like, yeah, he could be doing this for you, but like you said, he could be bringing home a disease, another baby, and another woman. And what you gonna do? Sit there and look stupid because the man is paying your bills because you wanted to date the owner of the goddamn bus driving company.
But men, y'all are not safe. I'm bringing y'all back to the front because I had to get on my ladies for a second, but now the men are back to the front. Because I will have to say, and this is advice for both parties too still, I feel like also sometimes you're just not compatible with people. And that's okay. Like if you're a person who has a lot of drive, a lot of ambition, and let's say you start dating a dude and he does not, you know, maybe I wouldn't say give up on him because, you know, sometimes, you know, people are for the better. Like whatever, nobody is perfect. So yes, you get with somebody and I'm sure you have some flaws. Like you have some great areas, but you do have an area that you're lacking on. Like let's say I make a lot of money. I am great at marketing. I'm, you know, well-rounded with people. I'm very social, but I don't spend time with my family because I'm so used to doing, working and being great at these other parts that I'm watering. I'm not watering my family. But I meet this dude where, okay, he might be working a little mediocre job or whatever, but like he has the greatest viewpoint on life. He spends a lot of time with his family, and it makes me realize like, oh my gosh, I want to spend time with family. Like you really brought to my attention, like family matters. And then on the back end, I brought to him like, okay, career kind of matters. Like I should be watering into a pot where I want to grow, like something I'm trying. What you think?
I was just the fan was on.
Oh, okay. And I'm trying to water in a pot that I want to grow, which could be an interest that I might have neglected over the years because I was trying to pay bills and stuff like that, which that's my other point too. I'm going to get to that. I'm trying to remember it. But yeah, so nobody's perfect. Sometimes you need to come together and realize that you guys are a puzzle piece and you guys are going to match because y'all are both filling a void in each other's life. Not like being trauma bonded, but like, you know, I'm lacking in this area, you're not. Or you're lacking in this area, I'm not. I can help you with that. But sometimes it isn't going to be that way. Like sometimes you do have to go through duds and realize like, okay, yeah, that was just not going to work, baby. Not at all. And so, you know, you just have to realize like life goes outside of the bedroom too. So if you in the
for the people in the mother bed.
life goes past the bedroom. So yeah, he might be dicking you down amazingly and knocking your brain out. That's probably why you're still tolerating his ass because your brain is upside down. He hitting it so good your brain done flip. But when y'all outside of the bedroom, y'all got nothing to talk about. Literally. Y'all got nothing in common. Child, he get on your nerves. So it's like.
And that goes
but he the owner of the company.
Right. And that goes for the people who getting their bills paid. Y'all ain't got nothing in common, but he paying my bills, so I'm going to keep enduring it.
So I'm going to tolerate him. I just can't because I've had some dudes where they give me money and I just be like, I don't like you. And I just have to cut it off because it's like, I don't like you. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. You irritate me. You say stupid shit.
And I don't like it.
I don't want your money no more. I'll be fine.
I would do it. Like last week, somebody hit me up, asked me if I wanted to hang out. They told me they would pay me to hang out. And I was just like, are you trying to bribe me? And he was like, I mean, yeah. And I was just like, I ignored the message.
But I mean, yeah.
He didn't say that, but I told him.
I know. It's just funny the way you said it.
I was just like, I don't want to do that. Like, I'm content where I am, you know? I don't need... And then all money is not good money.
That is true.
I don't need to get myself caught up in stuff like that.
Right. I mean, and I'm big now. I don't know if because now I'm older or what, but whatever my spirit tell me, I'm following. And if I feel like I'm not with it, I'm not with it. Yeah. And you're not gonna convince me because something in me is telling me go the other way, and I'm gonna trust it because I ain't about to find myself in some crazy mess. Okay. Because God will do it and be like, "LOL, girl, wasn't that fun?" And I'll be like, "No, God, it was not." But okay, I learned the lesson.
I just love how we're like gaining more on our spiritual journeys. Like as we meditate and reflect and stuff like that, I feel like we're gaining a lot of understanding.
I feel it. And that's why I'm trying to like really take it step by step, because sometimes I be expecting like something drastic, but it's not going to be something drastic. It's something big all the time. Like it really is a build up. Like it could be a lot of baby things happening, and then that's when the big thing happens and you're like, oh my gosh, like all this stuff was leading up to it. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about what I said I was going to come back to. Oh, when I was talking about finances and stuff. I am a firm believer that is also what is tearing us down.
You know, that's one of the reasons why people get divorces too. Like one of the number one rates.
It's money.
Money
and then infidelity, right?
And, money, sex, infidelity. Those three are the top.
Which I could see. I mean, you want great sex, but I don't know.
How does it like turn bad?
Maybe it was never good.
I wouldn't marry somebody if the sex wasn't good.
What if it's good one day and bad the next?
It
needs to be good all the time.
Consistency.
What if you're not in the mood?
I can understand that, but I'm not marrying someone if the sex is bad.
Gagged. I don't know.
You would marry?
I don't know. I don't think so. Because it's like, can I deal with that? I don't know. I feel like everything is give or take.
For your whole life.
Well, no, I don't think you fake it. I think you just try to improvise. Like, everything is conversation. Like, I think you sit him down and be like, babe, I know you know this. Well, you got to find a nice way to tell him. Or maybe
you suck.
Okay, no. Or maybe you don't even tell him. Maybe you just be like, ooh, babe, like, let's spice it up. Like, let's get some toys. Ooh, babe, let's do some role play. Like, girl, you know the girl running the relationship most of the time in a damn way. So you probably need to step up in there. Huh?
I said I'm gonna be in the closet by myself. Because don't touch me. I can't. Don't touch me.
Girl, what? Anywho, back to what my point was before it went there. But yeah, like, I really think, and this is my last point, and I'm done off this. I just feel like being that our bills be high, the economy is nuts.
Yeah, it's crashing.
Everybody is literally cutthroat, very much selfish. We've been talking about this a lot in church too. Everybody is so, I can do it myself. Me, selfish, that nobody can really form a genuine relationship or connection because they're just so busy trying to hustle, trying to grind, trying to pay a bill, and then when you do relax or whatever, you know, you ain't trying to be bugged. You know, you're like, oh, damn, like, now I gotta deal with your ass shit. I was just dealing with all this other stuff. Now I gotta deal with your dumb ass. So it's like, I just feel like it's financials. A lot of it is financial. And I feel like that's why everybody is trying to date up, because they're like, okay, if a dude got money, we're going to be happy. Not necessarily, but one portion of your problems will be solved.
Taking care of you.
Right.
Money doesn't equal happiness, though.
It does not, but you will be happy temporarily.
Yeah, because your bills are paid.
Yeah, so that's just it on that. Would you date the bus driver?
I would date both.
I date the bus driver. I don't care. I need to be with whoever popping though, like with conversation. Like, we need to be able to bond.
Yeah,
and
connect,
yeah.
I can't.
But black men, I really do want y'all to start being ambitious and being driven and like.
Yeah, take initiative.
I like when I see a dude who is just like, he's in love with something. I don't like when he a little too cocky with it. But I like when he's confident in himself and, you know, he can speak up and he has goals and ambitions and like things like that. Because, baby, I can't be traveling and you staying at home.
Right. Why you not
Let's travel together.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's be there together. So that's that. Baby, let's clap the F back.
Girl, who you clapping back at that week?
Who am I clapping back at? I said I was going to hold it. Oh, because I didn't go to wine night. Okay. Guys, I have to stop being nice, specifically to men. They've kind of ruined it for everybody from this day going forward. Well, I doubt it because I'm still such a nice girl. But I'm definitely probably about to start whipping out, I got a boyfriend again. Only because I don't feel comfortable in my building anymore, guys. So we have our wine nights and I was convinced, I don't know why, but I do know why. I thought that one person, and they might be watching, I don't care. I thought that this guy lived in our building. so he was asking me why I wouldn't go on a date with him, why I wouldn't talk to him, because he'd be blowing up my Instagram and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, because I don't want to date somebody where I work or where I live. So everybody was like, oh, yeah, girl. And so he was like, well, I don't live here. I was like, what you mean?
What you be doing here?
You here all the time?
Right.
You be in our gym?
Oh, not using the amenities.
Girl. And so and then some people were like, yeah, girl, you don't live here. I was like,
so y'all do what y'all ain't
I said, well, I'm taken aback because I thought he very much lived here and he's very much in the group chat. So what? Then, okay. Then his friend, now I know coworker, he was hunting me down when I was leaving out of the gym. He hunted me down or whatever. And I was like, I'll just see you at wine night. Because he was like, I hear you be going to wine nights. I was like, okay, I'll just see you there. So then when I saw him there or whatever, he asked for my number. And I was like, oh. Well, at that time, I was still like, okay, I'll be thinking about it. Because, like, I don't know. I just don't like to rule people out too soon. I'd be like, okay, I'll give him a chance. But then I end up regretting it. So, anywho, I gave him my number or whatever. And he been blowing my phone up like crazy, y'all. I ain't text that man. He texted me 5 times one day. I was like, I can't go to wine night. Because it was on wine night, too. He was like, you going tonight? I was like, I can't go. Because, like, why is he texting me so much? If he's there, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I'm either going to be rude or I'm going to be scared. So I just figured it'd be better I not go. And plus, I need to get my hair done the next day anyway. So I was like, I'm going to just prep my hair. But I say all that to say, girl, why when something was sent in the group chat, I said, I know that's not the number that just texted me 5 times. Why did I added that man to the group chat too? I'm like, okay, so this group chat is not even for residents anymore at this point. It's like, I'm about to leave.
That nigga for everybody.
All of them. So I'm just like, I don't think I can go to the wine nights anymore because I'm not comfortable. Like,
I wanted to come.
Well, I mean, you can and we can go, and then that's probably when I'll let them know. Because I do want to let them know, like, hey, we need to have a group chat or we need some rules on a group chat. Because why are people who don't live here in the chat?
Right.
Like, to me, that just doesn't make sense.
He could be cool all y'all want, but don't put him in the resident chat.
Right. I feel like, okay, the resident that is cool with them, you can just do he say, she say like we do with the other people who don't want to be in the chat. Like, you don't have to add them. And it's just weird to me because, like, every single time, like, even when I first met them, it's always just like, oh, the ladies. Like, it's just annoying to me. Like, I just want to relax. And it's just, sometimes it's just annoying being a girl because, like, I can't go anywhere without somebody trying to hop down on me. It's really exhausting. Like, some of my gay friends, like, they'll be like, oh, God knew not to make me a girl. I'm like, no, it's really not what you think. Like, it's so irritating. Like, I can't go anywhere.
And then if you, like, nowadays, if you reject someone, they try to kill you.
Right. So I just be like, anywho, that's me.
Child, I'm just clap back at my teacher. Sorry, Courtney, but I was just clap back at my teacher because she gave us this hard case conceptualization to do. If you don't know what a case conceptualization is, it's basically like you're giving details about a client. So you have to give like the diagnosis, the presenting issues, like background information and stuff like that. And then typically like you would just state what type of theory you would use with the client and why, and like how to use the different interventions and techniques in the theory. But our teacher decided to make us do 2 separate theories because she wanted to know how we would sit there and conceptualize 2 theories. So we had to do that, and she wanted to be in 5 to 7 pages. My girl got 11 pages out of me, and she better read every mother effing one of them, okay? But I'm gonna clap back at her because of that, and also because she was supposed to, so basically you had to do the case conceptualization or the test. But everybody already told her, like, we was not doing that test, we just gonna do the case conceptualization. And she was like, well, the test opening on the 2nd at 10 o'clock. Why? She messaged us the next day talking about she forgot to open the test. So she gonna open it on the 4th and leave it open to Sunday. I'm like, girl, you could have kept that because nobody's doing it.
Right.
Like, we all submitted the thing the night before. Nobody about to go back and do that test.
Yeah, she should have just did it. Take her L.
Okay, so now she got to sit there and read all the papers, and Grace is due like on Monday. So good luck with my 11 page, and you better not take points off because I did not meet the 5 to 7 requirement. I surpassed. But anywho, that's it for effing me because that's how she do. But anywho, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. The Clapback's page is theclapbackcc. My Instagram is Camille_loves. Carmen's is car.xo. You can always send us an email at theclapbackcc@gmail.com. I think that's it for the social media. Happy 2 years to us. Don't forget to like, comment, and share with everyone that you effing know, because we're trying to go through the roof, okay? And that's it for the effing week. Bye, guys.